Oh, morning traffic, how I loathe thee. Oh, man. What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing good on this viewing day, viewing morning, whatever day you're watching this video. Oh, hell. That was interesting. Man, it's been hot as hell lately. Like, I think the other day I saw the temperature was reading something like 103 or 104 here in Durham. That's just hot. Like, luckily I work nights and I get to kind of come in and ride during the cool part of the day, or I guess cool part of the night. But man, when I see temps reaching like 103, 104, that's just hot. And I gotta ask, like, I'm pretty sure, like, what's the temperature? Holy shit. What's the temperature you guys don't ride at? Like me, I'm one of those ones where if I can ride, I'll generally choose to ride. The only time I really don't ride is if I have somewhere I need to go and like buy something big, or maybe the bike doesn't have gas or something. It's pretty much the only time I really don't ride. Other than that, if I can take the bike, I will. But I was thinking the other day, like, riding in 103 degree weather, holy hell. Like, that's just hot. There's no way around that. That is just hot. You're sitting on sitting on top of basically a giant heater stuck between your legs. Whew. I mean, don't get me wrong, bike is life, and I love riding my bike, but I would be melting at that temperature. Like, I saw people sharing stuff on Facebook about it, and they were posting, like, screenshots of their phone's thermostat. Wow. Like, their weather pages that showed the different temps throughout the week. Oh, man. Speaking of Facebook and social media in general, I got a rant that goes along with that today. I think it's funny how people will just blindly share stuff on social media without doing the proper research first. That just gets under my skin a lot. Like, I've got people that will put stuff up on social media and Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And it's not something like a content that they created. Like, I can always tell it's something that, like, another website or something has created. It's like, oh, share this and share this. And it's just one of these things of, where, like, the information is completely wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Now, if you're sharing funny pictures or funny videos, if you're sharing my videos, I greatly appreciate that, but I'm one of those ones where if it's something that I can tell is going to be a controversial issue, then I will generally do what I can to do the research behind it. And I'll give you an example of... Oh, hello. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So, like, the other day, I was just scrolling through my Facebook feed, and somebody on my Facebook feed shared this picture that shows this girl... shows somebody texting during the during the Pledge of Allegiance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Now, the caption says, whether your particular political beliefs and whatnot, aside from that, the caption was basically saying how the alleged picture was of Michelle Obama texting during the Pledge of Allegiance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Now, obviously this picture was designed to try and paint her in a bad light. Now, I'm not saying I'm supportive or I'm against her or anything, because the issue is that it wasn't her. Now, unfortunately, yes, there was a picture taken of some girl some woman that was texting during the Pledge of Allegiance while at this dinner. And don't get me wrong, that's bad, but if you're going to make a claim that, it's Michelle Obama and now she's anti-American and all this other crap, make sure to check your facts first, because it wasn't her. First off, why would the First Lady be sitting among the general audience at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? That was your clue one giveaway that it wasn't her. Second off, if you look at the picture, it's not her. Like, that's just plain and simple. So I've had people that would sit there and tell me, oh, you're just a big supporter or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm simply stating that the information you're using is incorrect. Like I said, if I'm one of those ones where if I'm going to post something that deals with a controversial issue or deals with a touchy subject, I'm going to at least do the proper research ahead of time to make sure that everything I'm putting out there is at least backed by facts. Like another one that they had a while back where the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing happened, and everyone's posting these pictures of, oh, why are we supporting, Caitlyn Jenner being called a true hero, and, we had this ex-Marine, Navy SEAL, something of that nature, of this guy that I believe he was like a double amputee, and he managed to compete in, I think it was some sort of marathon or something. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, in my opinion, both are true heroes. To be a hero doesn't necessarily mean by, like, everybody's definition that it has to be straight from the military in order for them to be a hero. Don't get me wrong. We need to shine more light on our military heroes and such. But that doesn't necessarily take away from somebody finally being able to truly be who they are and be who they are in a public light. To some people, that may be their definition of a hero, is when somebody can truly be themselves in a society that isn't used to that kind of change. So those are just some things that just kind of bug me when, people just blindly share a topic or blindly share something without any proper research. And it even come to find out that the whole Caitlyn Jenner amputee military person, they said that, like, oh, he was runner-up to her in some sort of hero award or something of that nature. First off, he wasn't even in the running for this particular award. Or if he was, it was for something else. Like, it was just two totally different concepts. But the fact that somebody elsewhere in the world put these two pictures together and shared it to try and create controversy, and people are just blindly sharing it and without doing any proper research. That just gets under my skin about that. Like, I don't care if you have one point of view or if you agree with one thing or look at something one way or not the other way. That's fine, but do the research and have the facts to back it up behind it. Man, it is really tall up on this soapbox. Let me go and get off this soapbox here, and I will catch you guys on the next vlog. Thanks for listening to my little rant here in the morning.